Unfaithful, 2002, movie plot. Unfaithful is a romantic thriller directed by Adrian Lean, starring Richard Gere, Diane Lane, and Olivier Martinez. It explores themes of marriage, desire, guilt, and consequences. Plot summary. Connie Sumner is a beautiful, wealthy housewife living in a peaceful suburban home with her husband, Edward Sumner, and their young son, Charlie. Edward is a loving but predictable husband, and their marriage, while stable, has become routine. One day, during a windy afternoon in New York City, Connie has a chance encounter with a charming and handsome Frenchman, Paul Martel, a young bookseller. She falls while walking, and Paul helps her inside his apartment to tend to her scraped knee. Their brief meeting sparks an intense attraction. Connie tries to resist her urges, but the pull toward Paul is too strong. She returns to his apartment, and they begin a passionate, secret affair filled with intense desire and risk. At first, Connie is thrilled by the excitement, sneaking around to meet Paul. However, as the affair deepens, her guilt grows. She struggles to balance her double life, becoming distant and distracted from her husband and family. Meanwhile, Edward notices small changes in Connie's behavior, her unexplained absences, dreamy expressions, and emotional distance. Suspicion grows, and he eventually hires a private investigator to follow her. Edward's discovery and the tragic turn. The investigator provides undeniable evidence of Connie's affair, photos of her and Paul together. Edward is devastated and furious, but doesn't immediately confront her. Instead, he visits Paul's apartment, pretending to be calm. As they talk, Edward notices a gift he once gave to Connie inside Paul's home, proving how deep the betrayal is. In a fit of uncontrolled rage, Edward kills Paul with a snow globe. The cover-up and ending. Edward tries to cover up the murder, staging it as an accident. He hides Paul's body inside his apartment and takes his belongings to make it look like he left town. Connie, unaware of what Edward has done, begins to regret the affair and considers ending it. But when Paul disappears, she starts to suspect the truth. She eventually finds the bloodied snow globe, realizing what Edward has done. The film ends on an ambiguous note. Edward and Connie sit together in their car at a red light, contemplating whether they should flee or confess. The light turns green, but they don't move, leaving the audience questioning what they will do next. Desire and betrayal. Passionate attraction versus the consequences of infidelity. Guilt and consequences. Every action has a price to pay. Marriage and temptation. The struggle between routine love and dangerous passion. Final thoughts. Unfaithful is a powerful mix of erotic drama and suspense, with an unforgettable performance by Diane Lane, who perfectly portrays the emotions of guilt and desire. If you enjoy intense, emotional thrillers, like Fatal Attraction or Gone Girl, this movie is a must-watch.